Yes, guys, so Amir Khan, Chris Algeiri, let's get straight into it. Disappointing performance? Yeah. Did Amir Khan look shit? Yeah. Um, this to me looked like the Amir Khan versus Julio Diaz fight, and I'm surprised because I'd never expected it to be like this. I could have gone on the vibe of, oh, it could be competitive because X, Y, and Z, the reach, and I didn't go down that route. I said that this fight I felt Khan won comfortably. I didn't feel like he lost because gotta remember boxing is round by round, and I felt Khan won the rounds. But the punches that he was getting caught with by Chris Algieri, I was just thinking like, I don't understand. Like, I was just thinking to myself, yeah, look, Chris Algieri, he can't punch at 147. Yet he wobbled Khan clean in the first round, and there were several times where Khan got stunned. He didn't get wobbled, but he got stunned a little bit, and I think he was getting caught really flush with loaded shots. So what does that mean? That means that if Amir Khan fights someone with some sort of power, real power, we're talking Keith Thurman, I mean, no chance there for him. Amir's my boy, and I don't want to disrespect him, and I'm always gonna ride with him. But the thing is that he can't mix it with Keith Thurman. He can't mix it with the big 147 lads. You see, the difference with Chris Algieri and Devin Alexander Luis Calazo is Khan didn't have the reach advantage, he didn't have the height advantage, he didn't know how to combat that. And the overhand right was landing. The same punch that Marcus Maidana was landing, Chris Algieri landed. And Chris Algieri was able to stun Khan. If it's pretty clear to me that Khan at 147 is going to struggle against the big punchers, any big puncher. We're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather later on, but currently let's focus on this fight. Amir Khan, he's good. He's still good. He made the adjustment, and Khan even has power. But the problem is that the punches he was throwing were not power punches. It was like he was a little bit caught off guard, maybe. Maybe he didn't expect Chris Algieri to come out like that. But he fought really... he just wasn't there for some reason. What I don't understand is, for me, Devin Alexander is a better boxer than Chris Algieri. I'd say so. Overall, yeah. I mean, I'd say Paulie Malignaggi has better skills than Chris Algieri. Or is it possible that Chris Algieri is better than these guys? Maybe Chris Algieri is a very good boxer, and maybe just Pacquiao, Provodnikov, and whatnot landed on him. But maybe Chris Algieri is a really good boxer. I don't know. I don't personally think he's better than these guys. So my question is, how is it that Amir Khan can outbox them guys, yet struggle so much against Chris Algieri, struggle so much against Julio Diaz? It doesn't make sense. But I don't know, man. It's really confusing to me. Amir Khan's got inconsistent performances, I think it's safe to say. That was a bad performance. I'm always gonna, support Amir because he's always given me respect. But I've got, this is my channel and I talk boxing. And in terms of boxing, that was a bad performance. Disappointed. I felt that Amir should have stayed on the inside. I felt he was doing better on the inside. The uppercuts, the hooks. Where were the body shots? Where was the left and the right hook? And it hurt Chris Algieri. Why were them punches not being thrown? There was a constant left hand down. I couldn't understand why Amir was fighting like that. It really didn't make sense to me. Because Amir, we've seen, he throws these punches which you don't see coming. Maybe because he's fought an orthodox fighter after he's fought southpaws for so long. Maybe he does really well against southpaws, which we've seen, and maybe he doesn't do as good against orthodox fighters. And I think that's been kind of made apparent by Chris Algieri today. I think Khan should have stuck to some more power punches. I thought Khan should have thrown more body shots. I think Amir Khan should have been far more loaded up on his shots. He wasn't throwing his punches with any authority. It was just arm punches and moving around, and I didn't like it. And it was slow. It was slow. I thought it wasn't vintage Amir Khan with speed. I didn't see the speed that he had in the Alexander fight. I saw Virgil Hunter working on, and I don't want to blame Virgil because Virgil's a great trainer, but I saw Virgil Hunter saying, throw it with the same speed. 1, 2. But that's not the way Khan fights. Khan should fight with bang, bang, fast speed, and I didn't see it there. At times I thought Amir Khan looked good. I thought He made adjustments well, and he's got that amateur pedigree. He's a really good boxer. Let's not get it twisted. Amir Khan is a really good boxer. He never went down. He had his spots in the fight. I kind of agreed with the judges. I mean, you can score it either way. I don't think that Chris Algeiri won that fight by any stretch of the imagination. But the points come in, and you know where all this is leading up to, is Floyd Mayweather Jr. The thing is, if not Amir, who? If not Amir Khan, then who? Did this help Amir Khan's chances of getting a Mayweather fight? Maybe, because I think Floyd Mayweather will fancy his chances at this fight. But it still begs the question, can Floyd Mayweather outbox Amir? The obvious answer is going to be, yeah, he can. But is it going to be easy work for Mayweather? I think Amir Khan shows up on that day. I think there's been inconsistencies in Amir's career, and I think there will continue to be, and I don't think he can beat Keith Thurman. Kell Brook, I'm reserving my thoughts on that fight. But as far as Keith Thurman goes, nah, that's the guy Khan needs to stay away from, and that's the collision course that's lining up. And Keith Thurman, nah, no chance for Khan. In my opinion, I don't think he can hang with Thurman. As far as Mayweather goes, Mayweather hasn't got power, so he can't hurt Khan, so it would go 12. Khan lost some rounds in this fight. Would Mayweather lose rounds against Chris Algeiri? I don't think so, because Mayweather knows how to... He's too clever, man. He's too clever. I want to see it because, I mean, I don't want to see Keith Thurman Mayweather because I know how that goes. I don't want to see Canelo Mayweather because we've already seen that and we know how that goes. I don't want to see Cotto Mayweather because we know how that goes. There is nobody really left for Floyd Mayweather to fight. The divisions are cleaned. I think Amir Khan versus Mayweather makes sense. Who do I pick? My heart, I'm going to always go for my boy Amir, right? But brain-wise, boxing-wise, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a different level, right? And Amir didn't look good today. I don't know, maybe it was just a bad performance. Maybe he underestimated him. I don't know what it was, but these inconsistencies are not signs of a great fighter. And I think Amir Khan knows that. I think his team know that. I think all the fans know that. And if I come up here bullshitting saying that Amir Khan looked good and I'm making excuses, I'm gonna get stick. So I'm just keeping it real. It's Be Real TV, and I've got to state it like it is. Amir's my boy. Enough respect to him. Enough love to him. I'm always gonna ride with him. But at the end of the day, looked bad. Rubbish performance. Won the rounds, won the fight, but disappointed. Very disappointed. Not a vintage Amir Khan performance. Inconsistent. Leave your comment section below. Subscribe as always. What do you guys think about Floyd Mayweather versus Amir Khan? And if you don't want to see that, what fight is better? In a bit.